So my mission in life is to try to help leaders create work environments where people come to work, willingly give their best, and make more successful organisations, both from the employee's point of view and from the business point of view. That's my goal. Hi, my name is Ken McDonald. I just want to talk about my working life briefly and the work I do in organisation and development. I worked at a sand mine in New South Wales as an operator at the end of '69. The next year I worked underground at Mount Lyell and Hard Rock in Tasmania. It was a great work experience. And the following year I worked at Blackwater, Central Queensland coal mine. I was in the blast crew and I was a TA and worked in maintenance crews and a whole range of jobs, which was a great experience. Then went to Goonyella when I graduated at the end of '72 and worked as a planning engineer at Goonyella, and then became a shift supervisor of draglines. Goonyella was a fantastic place technically and had a wonderful deposit, but the working relationships between the unionised workforce and management were poor. We lost a lot of time to industrial disputes and it made work unpleasant for a lot of people. And one of the things I recall about Goonyella was when I played rugby league for Goonyella and for Moranbah and Central Highlands. When we pulled on our jerseys and ran onto the field, we felt like a team, we played like a team, and we had a lot of success as a team. When we went to work, we had two uniforms. One for the staff, one for the unionised workforce. We had high set houses for staff, low set houses for the unionised workforce. It drove us apart. There was them and us, and we used to lose a lot of time with industrial disputes, adversarial relationships, but I learned a lot about management. When I left there and went to Weipa was a lot better. Leadership at all levels I thought was generally pretty good, and they were making a lot of progress in running a good mine. And I learned a lot in those years as the mine planning superintendent and as the mine manager. Then went to Canada. It was an eye-opener for me because we had 3,500 people in northern Alberta, very cold climate, no union, but good systems to make sure people were treated fairly, and a lot of emphasis on teamwork and good social process, and less of those systems or symbols of differentiation. So we tended to work better. I went back to Weipa as the mine manager, had 4 great years there, and we made a lot of progress in terms of getting a better operation and trying to develop the relationships at all levels with our workforce. I had a year in Canberra in the Department of Industrial Relations, and then 10 years in Brisbane with Comalco, Conzinc Rio Tinto of Australia and Rio Tinto. At the start of 1999 I started consulting and organisation development work, and I've had the fortune of working in lots of different places in Australia, Canada, India and the States, mostly in Australia. So my mission in life is to try to help leaders create work environments where people come to work, willingly give their best, and make more successful organisations, both from the employee's point of view and from the business point of view. That's my goal.